YouTube. What's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about Season 3 of Two Sentence Horror Stories. So this is the last vid for Two Sentence Horror Stories until we get a Season 4 coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Two Sentence Horror Stories is a series that's on Netflix right now. Season 3 just came out not too long ago. And I've reviewed each season. This is the third season that I'm going to be doing a review for today. Now, Two Sentence Horror Stories is basically an anthology series, where in which you got about 8 episodes each season. Each episode being about 20 minutes, so it's really easy to knock out. You know what I'm saying? You can watch the whole series in a day, or you can watch a season in a day, however you want to do it, right? I'm a big fan of anthologies, whether it be movies or TV series. I always like anthologies, man. It's just something about like having a series and each episode is something new. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like that. It's just something new, like what they're dealing with. It's that, but on top of that, it's different people. It's different characters. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes me appreciate it more. You know what I'm saying? I just like anthologies. You know what I'm saying? I always love Goosebumps. Creep Show. You know what I'm saying? Are You Afraid of the Dark type stuff. I was about to say Tales from the Hood, which Tales from the Hood is an anthology, but I'm trying to get what it was based off of. The Crypt Keeper, you know what I'm talking about, Tales from the Crypt, you know what I'm saying? So, all those, man, were things that I watched up when I was growing up, and, because of that, it just happens to be something that I like, and it doesn't have to be horror for anthology series for me to enjoy it, but I just, I enjoy horror, so whenever they have anthology series that's horror, or anthology series, or anthology movie that's horror, I always give it a check. I'll check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you've been in this channel before, you know that I usually do the premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and then we'd be on to the next one. But since this is me reviewing season 3, I'm gonna choose 3 of my favorite episodes, tell you a little bit about it, and then give you the grade of the season, and then we'll be done. So. Again, this is season 3 of Two Sentence Horror Stories. So I'm going to choose 3 of my favorite episodes. Now, this is riddled with episodes that I liked, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just choosing 3 of them. So the first one I'm going to choose is Tea Time, okay? So Tea Time is an episode where a young woman is hired to babysit this family's daughter, and it's a rich family, whatever you want to say, and everything seems pretty normal, you know what I'm saying, until the girl that's babysitting, like the babysitter, she ends up, meeting the daughter that she's babysitting. And it's like, the little girl is like really mean, you know what I'm saying? And just giving the babysitter a hard time. So you got that situation happening. And then the little girl loves to play with dolls, right? So you find out that these dolls are, there's something to them. There's something behind them, because they move on their own. They listen to her, and they do whatever she basically says. So, that scares the babysitter, and she ends up finding out that these dolls are actually babysitters that watched this little girl, previously, and the little girl knows some type of magic or something like that, and turns her babysitters into dolls. All right, so once the babysitter finds that out, You know, she tries to, you know, get the little girl out of the little funk that she's in and trying to make her, you know, stop with what she's doing. You know, stop turning people into dolls and stuff like that. And don't try to turn me into a doll either. You feel me? But little girl's not having it. And, you know, uh, by the end of that, little girl gets a taste of her own medicine. So I'll just put it like that. But a cool episode, man. I liked it. You know, it was something a little different. I really did like it. So that was called Tea Time. Second episode is it's this episode called Teeth. All right, so it's this couple, these two girls. They're a couple, and you know, they are they go they stop to get some gas, and then they end up you know, kind of getting made fun of and kind of getting threatened by the people that are sorry at that gas station. They're like bikers or whatever you want to say, right? And they're like, you know, they're just being sexist to the girls, you know, talking about, you know, we don't like, you know, we don't like the fact that you guys are two girls and you guys are couples, you know, whatever, like just all that little sexist stuff, right? And so eventually what ends up happening is, you know, they leave and the two girls are like renting out a place so that they can have, you know, just have some relaxing time together, you know what I'm saying, have some fun, you know. So they rent out this house or whatever, they go there, and you know, what ends up happening is those people at the bar, they end up following them, and they go to they go to the house that they're renting, and you know, they start attacking them. But one of the girls has a secret, and the secret is that she is a vampire. And another thing is that the people that were that actually come to the house to, like, you know, attack the girls, they're werewolves. So you know how that werewolf and vampire thing goes. So it's like, you know, the girl that's not a vampire, you know, she's scared and everything like that, and the girl that is a vampire, she's like, you know, she's like, don't worry about it, baby, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So she tells the girl to stay in the room. She goes, handles everything, comes out, everything is handled. You feel me? And then she tells her, like, look, like, I got a secret to tell you. You feel me? Like, I am a vampire, and I've been wanting to tell you this for a long time, but I just could never find the right way. I guess this is the way that I have to come out and tell you I am a vampire. And you know, at first her girlfriend's like, you know, like kind of weirded out by it, but then she, you know, she comes to her senses and is just like, you know, I love you. You feel me? Like, you know, vampire, whatever you are, I love you. So they end up, you know, staying with each other and enjoying each other's time. And that's it for that episode. Pretty cool episode, man. Pretty cool episode. So one more to go, and the third episode, my third episode that I liked on this season. Like I said, I liked a lot of them, but I'm just choosing three of my favorites. Third one would be this one called Homecoming. So it's these three brothers, and their dad he's sick right now, but he was like a famous author, and you know, he wrote about this, like, you know, this scary entity or whatever it may have been, and the youngest brother out of the three, he turned to drugs, you know, heavy drugs, stuff like that, because like this his past life scarred him, you know what I'm saying, when he was younger, stuff like that. And the thing is that the stuff that his dad was writing about was actually stuff that was happening to the younger brother. You know, he was getting attacked by this entity and all this other stuff like that. And the middle brother and the older brother didn't believe him. None of the family believed him, and it kind of caused a, you know, wedge between the family. You know what I'm saying? But being that their father was, like, you know, really sick and could die and stuff like that, you know, they all got together and everything like that. And being that the younger brother, you know, was off his drugs and stuff like that, you know, and clean, sober, you know what I'm saying, he ended up just wanting to go and you know, bring peace to his family, you feel me? And he goes there, you know, the brothers give him a hard time. Well, the older brother gives him a hard time, the middle brother kind of believes him, but then kind of doesn't. And you know, So the younger brother ends up going to his dad, talks to his dad for a second, even though his dad can't really talk at the time. But he still goes to his dad and talks to him. He's like, yo, like you made this, the stories that you wrote were actually real stuff that happened to me. I don't know how you knew. I don't know how you summoned this entity, but I know you did it because you know exactly what's going on. And the only person that knows what's going on is me, really. So if you know what's going on, you have something to do with it type stuff. So, long story short, that entity ends up coming in and attacking the father and attacking the three brothers. And they have to band together to, survive. And, now, of course, they believe their younger brother when he says that there was an entity, attacking me and haunting me when I was younger, and they feel bad for not believing them, but it's never too late, you know what I'm saying? And now they can really, bond and love each other and be family once again. So it was a cool episode as well, man. But those would be like three of my favorite episodes for the season. Like I said, I did like a lot of the episodes out of the season, but those are just three of my favorite. For this, I'm gonna give it for the grade. I'm gonna give it the full grade for season 3. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So definitely not bad. Uh, as far as I'm concerned, each season has delivered. You feel me? And makes me want to come back for more, which is why I watch season 1, 2, 3, and hopefully we get number 4. You know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth. But if not, at least I enjoyed what we had so far. The 3 seasons, and it's got me going back watching other anthology shows. You feel me, or even anthology movies. So don't be surprised if you get some more reviews of some anthology shows or anthology movies coming up in the future. But yeah, man, definitely worth a watch. You know what I'm saying? Definitely worth a watch. Season 1 through 3 is definitely worth a watch. If you guys saw the seasons or any episodes, let me know what you guys thought about any of those. If you saw everything, let me know what are some of your favorite episodes out of each season. Which season is the best to you? Second best, third best, however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Do you wish that this franchise continues? Because I do. But let me know about that in the comments down below. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie. Till next time.